Ah, hello, Hound. How you doing today, boy? You look exhausted today. Here we are, mid-spring, and I think we're going to do our first... I was going to do our first hay cut, but it's going to rain again. Possibly not such a good idea. But I think what we'll do today, we haven't got much to do. We'll just have a quick look round the farm, clean everything up, and see if I can find anything that actually needs doing. I've got one of those strange situations. There's jobs I want to do, but I can't do them because of the weather. Oh, marvellous. Well, it's Britain, you know. Now, this is Blickling Farm in mid-Norfolk. I'm the UK, for those who don't know. It's my home county. Let me just fill this up. Oh, it's a lot easier now. Oh, one thing we could just do is have a look at the... we're going to have a drive up, just check the greenhouses out. I've got some other little jobs that need doing, but I think we can hold those for a little while. So let's have a drive up to the greenhouses. Should we take a tractor? Mind, the last time we took a tractor, of course, it decided that it was in love with a car, so possibly not. Oh, and before I forget, I'd like to send my thanks and good wishes to Mrs. Buckwild. Your husband did pass the messages on, and there was a message about some TP or something similar that he wants, but by the time you see this, it's going to be too late. You already would have gone shopping. But, anyways, thank you for your kind words. Much appreciated. I feel quite chipper now. Alright, let's have a drive down there. I don't drive this very often, of course. We'll probably find out why in a little while. One thing you can't actually see out this thing. Oh well. Let's do the old farmer trick. Just go. It normally works. That's better. The automatic box was playing up a little bit. Because I should change this to manual. It might actually make sense. Oh yeah, those are using gearbox. Quite often on these there's several different settings. And I've got this on auto because I'm lazy. I don't like the way he's closing up close behind me. Get off me tail, mate. Especially the way I drive, I don't think it'll pay to let anything get too close to me. That's better. I think when we get to the greenhouses, we'll just have a look to see if I can change it to a manual box. It might make a bit more sense. Depends what sort of manual it is, of course. I haven't got the very latest gearbox model on here. I've got a fairly new one, but I just haven't always kept these things up to date now. Come on, no. Oh, marvellous. Well, if you let me get in, if you weren't in the middle of the road, we'd have got through here. You see why I don't drive the car much at home? Well, I'm normally on two wheels if I need my own transport. It's probably safer. Let's see what the greenhouses are like anyway. I hope I don't need any muck up here. Oh no, we're alright. The other thing I might just do, which I have been threatening to do, is actually move the muck up. Well, let's have a look at this, if I can remember how to change this. There's one of these, I thought. Possibly not. Let's go. No, we need to be in now. That's good. Thought that was. I thought it was one of these, but probably not. Let's see if it tells me in here. Right control. It should be that. Oh, because that switches it on and off. Let's see. Oh, well, give that up, shall we? Oh, a minute, hold on. Right, let's see what we've got here then. Just going to put that up so I can actually see what I need again. Oh yeah, we do need just to top these up with muck. This is a regular job. And water. Right, without further ado, might bring some more muck up here, but I do want to make a heap somewhere on the farm. This is something I've been threatening to do for a long time and never got round to it. Get rid of that. Get back in the cab. And find out where the bottom is. Oh, because it helps if I put it into gear actually. So why do you have a gearbox mod and keep forgetting to use it? It's a question which has been asked throughout history. Why are some people so stupid? But then without stupid people, what the intelligence people would not feel intelligent anymore. Yeah, it's a little bit of philosophy for you. Up that a bit more. Mind you, we are in high. I think we might want to come down a couple of ratios. Which one is on there? That's it. Bring it down to low. Well, this tractor is none the worse for its close encounter with a car. I think the car's a lot worse though. And I have got a bucket of water with me just in case it gets overexcited again. I'll just lift that up. And we're going to have to come back and forwards a few times. I'm way out of practice. In fact, come off this game for a few moments. The last couple of days I had other things on my mind. I haven't been making videos or even playing farm sim, come to that. I had a hell of a lot of remote sport manager. I will be doing another video on that series. May have done it by the time you see this one. But Johnny V's got me interested in that again. Yeah, blame Johnny. Everybody does. He's got me interested in that game again. And not only have I got my Formula 1 series going, but I copied Johnny. I started a sports car series from scratch with my own team. And I may well be putting a few odd videos of that up too, just so you can have a laugh at watch me struggle with yet another game. Simply depth perception I was awful in game. I think we will want a bit more in there. I do like this pack of Massey, so they're not perfect, but I think they're very well done, and I've pulled some holes in them, but I think overall they're very well done indeed. It's hats off to Black Sheep Modding. It gave me some nice big pack of old tractors which actually work. And so they may not be quite perfect, but they're close enough for me, boy. And the engine sounds are very nice too on this now. This must be one of the 4-wheel drive ones, I must say. I normally use a 2-wheel drive when I use these, but anyway, next time I already decided next time I'm going to mow for today. It's going to be a waste of time me trying to cut hay at the moment. So I'm going to move forward another day, and we're going to hopefully get round to the winter rape harvest. We could do with something like that. I bet you put that bucket down. Never travels your bucket up high. Not if you're turning. We had a what was it? Oh, I think it's an old Leyland tractor where I worked past at one time. We had 3 different tractors at different times. We weren't a farm, but we were maltings, but we needed a tractor for odd jobs. And the first one we got was a Leyland. I can see why Leyland's got out of making tractors. Mind you, they got out of making cars too. It was awful. It really was. Then we got a case, which wasn't bad, second hand again. And somehow the parent company goes, our local manager will go ahead to buy a brand new tractor. Wow. We got a John Deere. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'd have preferred a JCB, but JCBs didn't come that often was front loaded, and they were a bit more than the company was willing to spend too. Not that I got to drive the John Deere, like I used to drive the Leylands. No one wanted to drive the Leyland. And I mean that nobody wanted to drive it. And a lot of people from other shores in Britain won't, and even younger British blood won't realise that Leyland used to make tractors. Well, they used to make something which they called a tractor. It was. It was, I think, without any fear of being wrong, it was probably one of the worst tractors made. And that was a save going in. I know some people don't use the auto save, but I always do. Over the years I lost too many hours of gameplay not to use it. Might be more than enough for what we want here. It's actually quite nice having a little episode where we're not rushing around trying to do things. Remembering how we were end of last year on this series. Well, not so much the end, but the harvest last year where it rained and rained and rained, and we still had a lot of fields, a lot of crop to get in. It was about 2 clear days before winter. I don't want too many like that. I'm hoping that this year will be a little bit kinder to us. And I would like to get, say, that raping out of the way, and I also need to fertilise a couple of fields for the 3rd time. That'll do. I actually crashed, well, I say I haven't crashed with anything yet, but I have caused a traffic hold up because one been some I love the way there's only a certain height you can go with this. No, which way around is that? This way. That's where you're using it here. We always leave the forks on all the time, no matter what. And the bucket. Just seems a waste of time to keep changing them around. Just find it weird. That is, I think we can do this without. With a lower weight, we'll find out. I don't know if we're close to the hill. Oh, we are. Oh, we managed to lift it there. God, there, that is a weight, oh. My poor back. Put it to neutral. Oh, you idiot. You know, I talk to myself right nicely. Wife quite often comes up and asks who I'm talking to. I say, that's quite simple. It's the most intelligent person I know. Now, when she picked herself up off the floor after laughing so much. We have a great relationship with wife, so we do have a lot of fun together. No, not that way, you mucky-minded beast. No, we have a lot of laughs together. Oh, you have to laugh. You might wonder what to get back to work. You don't give her. They've still got the crime rate up. They don't want that. You may wonder why I'm always doing the green. There's pathological fear of them running out of something, and I'm not getting the money from it. I hope I haven't ever cut in too late. Help if I could actually see where the front end of this thing was. See what we'd do. Collect this overheating. Knock it down again, right. We go round the block. Oh, I've been round the block a few times, I'll tell you. It's only 4 gears per range. I can never remember. I should know, but what did I think of doing this before? It was actually a lot quicker by the time I messed about. I think we might pop into the pub for a swift one. I'll watch them anyway, see if they want any barley this year, because they're also the brewery. That might be a good opportunity then. As I get a little bit mucky around here, now soon I'm going to have to clean this lot up. The place I've spilt little bits of muck, and it isn't quite true where there's muck is money, right? Just up that range. You never do bring stuff here. We bring muck here and slurry. I think you sell that here. We may just do that. Last time, because we went round the other way, didn't we? This way this time. Park it this way. Just leave that refill and we just walk round to the pub. As I told you before, we have a lovely working relationship with the hall here. Their gardeners pick the produce and they use it in their own restaurant in the hall. They pay us for it. All I've got to do is come here and... Oh, I'm gonna miss that if I'm not careful. Ah, That's right. I still an automatic. I haven't figured out how we do this yet. I wonder if I messed that up. I could well have done when I've been playing around with this map. This map is, by the way, by my old mate OldBor. Lovely map. If you get a chance, play it. It's a lovely, not quite a standard map. It has got extra fruits on, but it's just a nice, relaxing map to play. I'm hopefully looking forward to, and I don't want to run over this lot. I'll just go in there and see him. Be back soon, if I can walk after being in here. Morning. That's stuck up. This is the area for the brewery. That's only a little small brewery, but it's all in here. Pit is here, and that's the other side of that wall. You can't see the where they make the stuff. If you believe that, you believe anything. Yeah, well, that's where it is. Yeah, it is in here. Got plenty of outhouses around here. And water. Let's see if anybody's at home over here. Funny what you do when you haven't got a lot to do, isn't it? Oh, washing's out. Can't see anybody working. They're working in the garden. They're walking in the garden. Better not. Oh, got some weed in the flower bed, but it doesn't look too bad. Right, anyway, let's get back. Just check what I wanted to check on. Yes, they will want some barley. That's lucky we've got some barley growing, isn't it? They may want a small load of wheat, because they're going to try some wheat beer apparently this year. God dear, look at the state of that car. Oh, that's certainly want to clean now. Alright then. There it goes. There's one from the air base. There's a lot of people around here, because this isn't a bad place to have a pub, you know. Alright, next to a tourist attraction. No, she's back again, she's still not talking. Let's see if it, oh, I can't see. Use the mirror. It looks alright. Right, let's go. Oh, oh, that was close. I could feel you all flinching. Yes, you do want extra insurance if you drive with me. And I complain about the local drivers, of course. Well, you know how it is. You're never at fault. It's always the other person. Might just take one load of muck out of there, and I think that'll do us for the day out of the cattle, and just dump that where I want my muck heap to be. I do beg your pardon, I didn't mean to cough in your ear. I think I've got another cough coming too. I've got this tickly throat. It's the time of year in Britain at the moment. We're into full pollen season. It looks like the new tablets I'm taking to sort my hay fever out quite nicely. And we had the early raping floor. Horrible stuff. we might do. I'll better park this back, I suppose. But everything in its place. Look at that, that's soon going to rain. You know, we were right not to go ahead and do the or start making hay, because we wouldn't be able to manage the way it's owned. I'd hate to run him down. Pat would never forgive me. I think she misses the home. Misses the home more than she misses me, actually. We've got a whole lot of eggs too to sell. I'll have to get down and sell those. Might go and catch a late season football match this week. Let's see what else we've got here. We've just got some liquid fertilizer. Alright. Right, we use one of these. I will use this one. Right, then get the. I wonder what I've done with the weight to that. Oh, is it terrible? It's awful tickle at the moment. But I'm just at the end of this video. But I'll be happy and relieved to know that I survived to make another video. Oh, I remember where I left that now. Idiot. I left the other tractor attached to the trailer I want. I think I did too. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't have got the right bit. Can't actually see. No, that's still attached. Oh, damn. I will have to pack up fairly soon. That's better. I think I'm going to hit the button again. I'm an idiot. Alright. I should have put this away. There's a lesson to you all. Put your toys away when you finish playing with them. Do not make sense. Just leave it in this shed for now. That should be a second save. It must mean I've been going over half an hour now, or very close to half an hour now. I have the save set to 15 minutes. For those who are interested in such things, why should you be? No. We'll use this one. I don't think there's anything in there to wash it afterwards. Well, I was doing a goon show there. I was walking backwards for Christmas. For those who don't know, the goons are children. Goons were a comedy, well, was a quartet to start off with the first couple of series, then they ended up in a triplet. A trio, there was three of them. The classic was Harry Seacombe, was sort of the straight man. No, he wasn't that much a straight man, he's quite a good comedian in his own right, and an excellent singer. There was Spoke Milligan, I think one of the greatest geniuses that comedy Britain has produced, although the British wouldn't give him a British nationality for some reason. Although he's born in India, where his parents were out there doing government business, I believe. In the end, he got an Irish passport, nationality. But and well, Peter Sellers was the third one, and in the first couple of series was Michael Bentine. And Michael Bentine was another very funny man indeed. What? Oh, you know what I haven't done, don't you? You have to connect that. I haven't connected the putter. I'm going out of tab to line this up, but I don't stand in the earth if I don't. Whoa. I'll stand in the earth if I do, but I've got it. That's it. Just going to take one load out. And whilst we're doing this, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, for some strange reason best known to your psychiatrist, I wish I hadn't tried to say that, you happen to like this stuff, how about subscribing and knowing when I'm on and what I'm doing, and possibly even get a mention in the videos. I'm not proud I'll mention anyone. Oh, you better come. I think we're just about full, aren't we? Can't actually see from this angle very well, but oh yeah, I got it now. Right, I'm going to switch that off. Okay, I want to lift, drop it down, put that over there. That will be full of. No, I almost said it there. It will be full of manure. I tried hard not to swear on this channel. I know some people swear a lot, but I try not to. I do swear quite a bit in real life, but I will hold my hand up to that. Oh, hit the hedge. Trying to turn around. I don't fancy backing this out. Oh well, we'll go up in the meadow. Yes, very proud of you. Oh yes, if you're not a subscriber, how about subscribing? Always after new blood. Oops. Okay. Put some diffs in. That's better. 4-wheel drive and diff locks. No, the thing is, once we're out there, I'm going to try and treat these like real diff locks that you wouldn't keep them in when you want to turn. Most of you know what a differential is anyway, but those who don't, it's what makes the wheels turn at different speeds when you turn the corner. If they turn at the same speed, you would have a hell of a job to turn. But a diff lock actually locks them up. So in a straight line, all the power goes to all the wheels. So, oh yes, I remember. I should put this around near the secondary feed trough, which we don't use in the cattle, so it's safe enough to put around there. And I really want to clean those up too. I'll try and do that off screen anyway. How many times I said that and clean forget. Right, oh yes, any comments, questions, queries, feel free to post them. I'm always happy to have feedback, even if it's kind of not terribly nice feedback. I'm happy enough to have it. I don't care. I'm just lonely. I just want people to talk to me. Hey, it's a good job you lot don't believe me. Right. This should be fun. I know this is the right track to use because I can actually see behind me. I don't know how good this wall is, so I don't want to go too close to it. I'm going to start tipping here. Yeah, I know I'm tipping right in the rubbish, but we're about to scrape it out. We'll try and get as much in there as we can. We've got it all in. What about that? Yes, with that, I think. I haven't got a screenshot going. Oh dear. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take one here. Like a nice pastoral scene, except for the load of muck in the foreground, but there. Or was actually the middle ground. Tractors in the foreground. Well, I didn't actually mean to hit that button. But yeah. That on, that there. Excuse me while I talk to myself and get this lot done. So it's me, I'm saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.